Welcome to Stony Brook Finance Lab channel.
Welcome to Stony Finance Lab YouTube channel. My name is Yongchen. Today we're going to talk about some must-know facts for filing individual tax returns. In this video, we will focus on the federal income tax. The first part of our video will begin with tax preparation checklist. Then we will talk about some basics of federal income tax. The last part of our video will be on 2022 personal federal income tax facts, including tax rates and tax brackets. To begin with filing tax returns, everyone that go on the forms need to have their social security number and date of birth ready. Some income information together are Forms W-2. Example of these are pay stub, unemployment benefits, social security benefits, IRA, pensions distribution, income from sales of or rental of your property, gambling winnings are all things that need to be ready for filing tax returns. Besides preparing income information, we're now going to talk about some items that will allow you for tax deductions. For example, childcare, education costs you spend on your dependents, charitable donations, casualty and thief losses, medical and dental expenses, energy credits, home mortgage interest, and points you paid. These are all the things that may allow for tax credits. Please also be mindful of some of the taxes you might have paid throughout the year. These taxes may also qualify you for tax credits. For example, state or local income taxes, real estate taxes, and personal property taxes. Next, we're going to talk about some basic knowledge of federal income tax. Do you know how does the government collect income taxes? Individuals pay income taxes throughout the year. On every paycheck, the federal deduct a portion from your salary, known as federal income tax. States also collect income taxes on your paycheck. Each state would be different in their tax rate and tax brackets. Not all cities have city income tax, but New York City is one of the cities that have city income tax. For more details on your state or city tax, if you have moved to another state or city throughout the year, please seek out a professional tax advisor. The money that were deducted from the paycheck is a government withhold tax. Filing a tax return will allow the government to determine if more taxes need to be collected or if a refund is needed. The definition of gross income is broad. It is income from whatever source derived. Some primary sources of earned income are salary, wages, tips, commissions, bonuses, unemployment benefits. Some unearned income are interest, dividends, rental income, gifts and inheritance, gambling winnings, and profits from sale of assets. Please keep in mind that both earned and unearned income need to be reported on annual tax return forms. Allowable deductions are expenditures allowed by IRA to be subtracted from gross income. It will reduce your taxable income. An allowable deduction will be determined by the taxpayer's filing status or types of expenses. The last part of our video will be on some facts of 2022 personal federal income taxes. There are 7 marginal tax brackets and rates. The table shown on the left is only a glimpse. Depending on the different status of taxpayers who might be singles, married filing jointly, or heads of household, they fall into different tax brackets. A single filer will need to pay 10% tax if his salary is lower than $10,275. If his salary is between $10,275 to $41,775, each dollar above $10,275 will be taxed at the 12% rate. The same concept applies to filers that fall into different filing status. The standard deduction is the portion of income that are not subjected to income tax. In 2022, the standard deduction for married filing jointly or surviving spouse is $25,900. Some facts on itemized deductions are listed in this slide. For most filers, it is easier to take the standard deductions. However, if the value of your itemized deduction is higher than the standard deduction, it makes sense to itemize. The combined deduction for state and local income taxes, property taxes, and real estate taxes capped it at $10,000. Mortgage interest is allowed to be deducted up to $7,500. $100,000 of that. Allowed deduction for charitable donation is limited to 60% of your adjusted gross income. An important note for miscellaneous itemized deduction is that you can only claim a deduction related to reimbursed employee expenses now. Capital gains taxes raised as tax on profits from sale of assets that were held for more than a year. Long-term capital gains and qualifying dividends have favorable tax treatments that is lower than ordinary income tax returns. We will talk more about qualified dividends in the next slides. Some categories that will fall into capital gains tax rates are stocks, bonds, cryptocurrency, real estate cards, or boats. For single fathers, there is no capital gains tax if your income is lower than $41,675. The bracket is highest for married filing jointly, where capital gains are not taxed if income is lower than $83,350. Qualified dividends paid by domestic or qualified foreign companies that have been held for 61 out of 121-day period beginning 60 days prior to ex-dividend date. The tax brackets are the same with capital gains tax brackets. The amount you receive for child tax credits is determined by your modified adjusted gross income. In 2022, the maximum tax credit for qualifying children between 0 to 6 is $3,600. For dependent ages 6 to 17, the deduction is $3,000. We have recovered some basics of federal income tax in this video. These are only basic tax credits preparations and main deductions that most people can take. Taxpayers can have a lot more complicated situation as they come across the year. In that situation, advising a professional tax filing accountant is important. Thank you for watching the video.
Thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.